Good morning, good afternoon. Well, yeah, good morning. It is July 1st, and I want to talk to you guys about some Christianity and some stuff that, you know, beginners or, who, yeah, for beginners. So let me tell you some, doctrine. So, we look in the Bible, we read it, the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There's this thing called blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. Now, people don't know what that is. People do, but people get so confused as to what it is. And I'm about to tell you right now. So earlier in my Christianity, I used to think that blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, like I thought I did it. I was panicking, and it was imaginably not good. But let me tell you something. Look, before I say anything, whenever you hear, okay, blasphemy against the Holy Spirit is when you play so many games with God. You play tricks, you did this and that, you know, your heart starts getting hardened. You don't feel God anymore. You don't feel like this guiltiness at all. You don't feel guilty at all. You don't. You feel as though nothing happened and you keep on going. See, that's what blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. And if you are feeling some type of way right now that you feel like as though you didn't do it. That's just you feeling guilty. You feeling like, oh my gosh, did I do it? You're okay. You didn't do it. And I'm about to explain to you the whole thing. Look, when Jesus said that, he said, any other sin he can forgive, but he cannot forgive blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. Number one, yeah, God can forgive any sin. God can. He can forgive literally any sin. No sin is bigger than him. Remember that. But there's just one sin that God cannot forgive, is blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. And, the question is, can Christians blaspheme against the Holy Spirit? The answer is no. You wonder why? Because look, Jesus was talking about the unbelievers, the people who didn't accept Christ. Because when you accept Christ, you're going to start thinking of how to please God, how to have faith, this and that. You're going to focus on that a lot, and every time you sin or fail, you are so guilty and you ask God for forgiveness. Your thoughts are never going to be like, oh, I could just keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna just, keep on sinning. No, you're gonna be like, I can't sin. Like, I need to come back to God. Jesus was talking about the unbelievers, the people who didn't believe in God. You see, whenever we don't accept Christ, we do whatever we want. We watch pornography, we drink, we smoke, we do all of this, and we don't care about God or anything. We're playing games around him, we're joking around him, we're mocking him, this and that, and we don't care. See, that's blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. The more you keep playing with God in these games, the more your heart is going to get hardened, and it's going to be hard for you to go to God. You see, Jesus is not talking about the believers. Because if he was talking about the believers, then, it would be kind of dangerous for us also. He's talking about the unbelievers. Because us believers, we want to please God. We want to do everything for God. And, every time we sin, like I said, it's going to give us so much guilt. And, but the unbelievers, they don't feel nothing. They don't feel guilt at all. And it's the truth, yeah. They don't feel guilt at all. So, that's one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. It's, it's the most common question, and more so like, scariest, you can say. But, when you come to Christ, your whole thoughts are going to change, and you're going to start opening your eyes to the truth. God's going to start opening your eyes to the truth, and you're going to see everything. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys probably the next day.